Yo, 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 what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. This one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. And a sucker named Ness gives from the boxing voice, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we all know Errol, Spence, and Keith Thurman look like it's going to take place at 154 pounds, where it's rumored that they're trying to finalize a deal for 154 pounds. And a lot of people got their panties in the bunch, including Nestor Gibbs, who went on this show today and told people to boycott Errol, Spence, and Keith one-time Thurman. I want y'all to listen to what Nestor had to say, and I'll be back with the great assessment, family.
I'm a fan of boxing, man.
Now, how you a fan of boxing, but you allowing this bullshit? We should be yelling like me so that they fucking see in the meeting that this ain't it. And we ain't paying for the fucking pay-per-view. I'm stealing.
This is a better pay-per-view than
Watch
Crawford
me.
fight.
Watch me go to one of these youngins' house and steal it because they know how to steal it.
Yep.
I got a car payment to pay. I ain't paying for your shit-ass pay-per-views for strapless belts. Fuck out of here. Get a belt to hold up your pants. You ain't getting me. And I'm going to use this motherfucking platform to tell them that you a goddamn lie and a goddamn thief. 2 shirts you made me buy for $80 fucking, no pay-per-view yet. Now you fighting for no fucking belt at 54 versus a motherfucker said you said you wouldn't fight. Oh, no. Boycott PBC. Fuck that. Boycott PBC.
So as y'all can see, man, y'all can see this old clown, corny dude, Nestor Gibbs, talking about boycott PBC, right? Now, Nestor has always had a problem with Errol Spence, y'all. This is history, right? I've been blasting Ness about this and Errol Spence for a while now. So this is nothing new to me, but it's just surprising to me that he would come out and say boycott PBC, right? He's not buying the fight, he's stealing it. For him to be trying to discredit Errol Spence in this fight as if it's so bad, like he wanted the Crawford and Errol fight so bad, but when Errol and Crawford were just sitting right there and Bud needed to sign a contract, they didn't say nothing about Bud not signing the contract. Not once. Not once did they say anything about Turnbull Crawford signing the contract for the fight, but they want to blame Errol Spence. But they okay with Turnbull Crawford fight David Avanesian for $10 million, right? But they talking about, oh, he was defending his title. And Ness Gibbs had a nerve to say Bud was defending fighting is mandatory. But David Avanesian wasn't no goddamn mandatory, so he wasn't defending his title against no mandatory, right? Now, when it comes to when it comes to Keith one-time Thurman, why are they trying to make it like Keith is a slouch or a bum or some shit? Why? And Ness Gibbs, you're supposed to be so cool with one-time Keith Thurman, bro. He let you in his training camp. You was out there campaigning for him to fight Errol Spence. All this. Ness Gibbs was at this man's training camp campaigning for Keith Thurman to fight Errol Spence, ladies and gentlemen. And now that Errol Spence and Keith Thurman look like they about to fight, oh, he got all the energy in the world to discredit the fight, call the fight bullshit, and because no titles is on the line, they fighting at 54, it shouldn't be on pay-per-view. Listen, this is a hell of a fight. This is a hell of a fight, right? If people want to try to discredit Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, but then discredit Terrence Crawford and David Avanesian, we know what it is. We know what it is. Now, once again, I'm not telling nobody they got to spend their money on this fight or nothing like that. But it ain't up to no grown-ass man to be running around talking about boycott the fight, right? This what Kesh tried to say I did. You had Frederick fake-ass Hawthorne and Blue Blood talking about I said boycott Terrence Crawford fight when I said I'm not watching the fight. If Nestor Gibbs would have said he's not watching the fight, cool. That's him, right? That's your right. You don't have to up your little petty-ass chump change because you say you got a court note. That's on you. I have no problem with that. But when you run around saying boycott the fight, you still in the fight, boycott PBC, trying to take pockets out of Errol Spence and Keith Thurman pockets from feeding their family, then you become a sucker, bro. You become a sucker, and we've been knowing you was a sucker. You was mad because you can't get an Errol Spence interview. You was mad because Errol Spence blasted you. We know what you try to do with the Mikey Garcia fight when Errol went and fought Mikey Garcia. You try to get people not to buy that fight, talking about they only gonna do 50,000 views, right? You said it's gonna go do 50,000 buys, bro. That's it, that's all. Oh, I don't see it selling over 50,000 though. Right? That was you that said that, bro. That was you that said it ain't gonna sell over 50,000. They won't have 50,000 buys for pay-per-view. And look what it turned out to be. So now you so mad and pissed off that Errol Spence and Keith Thurman fight, and you talking about, oh, he said he's gonna spin the block. Spin the block, spin the block. Why haven't you spin the block? Then you talking about you go tell people that he's a liar, that he's a thief, because he sold two shirts, and for $80, and we still don't have a fight. It's not his fault. It's not Errol's fault. You feel me? And not only that, y'all, Terrence Crawford knew Errol Spence was gonna have a fight once he signed that contract to fight David Avenesian. He knew it. He knew it. That's why he say, if I'm successful and if Errol Spence is successful, then we can revisit this fight. Am I right? Am I wrong? I say, am I right or am I wrong? Did Terrence Boy Crawford say, did he not say, as long as I'm successful, as long as Errol Spence is successful in his next fight, then what? Then what? We can revisit this fight. So it doesn't matter if he's fighting Keith Thurman at 54, 47, 60, 68. It doesn't matter, bro. He has to be victorious. Errol Spence has to be victorious. You did? But titles not being on the line, that means sanctioning bodies don't get a payday. Kind of. You know what I'm saying? They talking about, oh, if Keith was to win, what did Keith get? What do Keith? Listen, Keith agreed. This the word we got to understand, y'all. When somebody agreed to something, there's nothing else you can say or do. There's nothing else you can say or do. Because they agreed to that. Now, if they was holding out saying, no, I want to fight at 47 for a title, then okay, we get it. But he agreed to the fight at 154. And that's probably better on his behalf anyway. Keith probably not giving a fuck about belts. Keith giving a fuck about getting a payday. You did? So if they fighting at 54, it's probably better for him because he don't have to lose 7 pounds. But when it come to Ness Gibbs, y'all hating on Errol Spence. This dude have a disdain towards Errol Spence. He dislike Errol Spence, and he's preying on Errol Spence's downfall. He want to see Errol Spence lose because he don't like the man. He don't. Go check out Ness Gibbs every time we talk about EJ, and y'all tell me, do that sound like it's coming from a place of hate or a place of constructive criticism? Because all he do is hate on that dude, bro. I got him in my inbox talking about, you the reason Errol Spence don't like me. No, you the reason Errol Spence don't like you. You the fucking hater. Period. You the hater, bro. Now you out talking about boycott these people fights. Boycott it, you go steal it. Calling that man a thief. You want to disrespect that man by calling him a thief. But when I get on your ass on Instagram, you want to cry like a little girl talking about I'm insulting you. Man, shut up, bro. You want to play victim. He's a man, Karen. Ness Gibbs is a snitch. He's a rat. And he's a man, Karen, bro. A man, Karen, that starts some shit, then want to turn around and cry like a little girl when people get on his ass. Nah, bro. Stay out of other people's business, man. If you don't want to battle fight, that's one thing. That's one thing. But don't be running around talking about boycott nothing. Nothing, bro. Because you're a sucker for that. A pure sucker. And if I was Keith Thurman, I'd stop talking to your ass because now you trying to take money out of my pockets. Period. If they boycott this fight, what does it do for me? What does it do for me? Not nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at Ness Gibbs, y'all can't be, don't listen to that dude, fam. Don't listen to him. He's bad for boxing. Period. He's bad for boxing. And I'm keeping it real. He need to be exterminated expeditiously. You dig me? He need to be exterminated expeditiously, fam. Because he just as biased as the people he try to blame. Oh, you not a fan of boxing. You's a man fan. Well, you's a man fan as well. Period. You's a man fan as well. 2 times over. You worse than the people you trying to call man fans. You know what I mean? Over there having a Roy rage and shit, getting mad. Y'all need to listen to me. He said he was going to spin the block. Spin the block. Show corny ass up out of here, man. Y'all know EJ don't like the dude. He'll never get an interview from Errol Spence. And that what grinds his gears, bro. He hate that. He hate that he can't get an interview from Errol Spence. He hate it, fam. You dig? But we going to break him down tonight, y'all, on the live stream. Ness Gibbs, you on the hot seat. Quit hating on people. Quit trying to take money out of people's pockets, bro. That's a sucker move. A pure sucker move. But we going to break you down tonight. Shouts out to EJ. Shouts out to Keith, man. Y'all make that fight happen and put on for boxing. Period. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. And nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Want to donate OG Money on Cash App? TreyHunt52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.